between the Hamilton Chargers and your Verona Wildcats. David pass complete to Drew Madden.
Got loose by 56! 56 not to lose! That's our ball! That's our ball!
Pass complete. Jason Pinnable.
He was out! That's our ball! That's our ball! Let's get a chance to set ourselves. And at least explain to us why you called what you called. Hey, that is a big break.
Field goal attempt is no good.
Good job, big man. Great game. Everything to be proud of. Nice job. You guys are class act. You have everything to be proud of, man. Nice job, team. All right, great. Nice job.
Well, at halftime, there must have been some words said because it was a 28-28 game, and they didn't score in the second half. How do you figure that?
Going into the first half, we knew what we had to do. It was a team effort. You had to gather the ball and bring the kid down. Patterson's a hell of a runner. He's a great athlete, and we knew what we had to do. We had to get players to the ball. It's a team effort. We went in the locker room. We talked to our guys. They knew what was at stake, and they wanted to play next week, and they made it happen.
Which is the best number of the second half defensively? The 0 points you allowed, the 3 turnovers you created, or the handful of yards that Patterson got?
It's got to be the 0 points. I mean, a team can't win without points, and that's the key to the game. You can, like we did in the last drive, you can let them go all the way to 7 yards as long as you make that stand. You don't give them any points, you win the game.
What did you see on that last play?
Last play, they were in toss before that, and I was feeling they're using Patterson's speedy, against us. So I just figured I had a little head start on it. So it was a good read, and it was a team effort for everybody else.
Who got the strip? You got the strip. And
he actually was bobbling it.
He was bobbling. Yeah.
Punched it out, and our team.
Yeah, you got it. I mean, that was pretty sweet, wasn't it?
The feeling after that is undescribable. I mean, I can't even describe it right now. I just feel great.
You knew the linebackers would be tested tonight with their ground game. I mean, after what they did last week to Middleton, I guess you come into this game licking your chops, trying to up for a challenge.
We came in, worked on it all week. It's a field day for us. This game, we knew it was all for us. It was me, Lucas. We know it's our game. It's a field day for us, and we made it happen tonight.
And now another game against Sun Prairie. That'll be a pretty nice treat.
It's just another game. We think of it as another team, and it's another game. We're going to play our game like we proved it tonight, and we'll win the game if we play our game.
Well, nice job tonight. Nice job. Thank you. It's good to see you again.
Nice to see you.
Everything's escalated in the playoffs. Everything is. When you have two good football teams, you talk about field position, you're talking about big plays, you're talking about critical, penalties at critical times. That's just how it goes. Everything is magnified, and that totally was the case tonight. But it wasn't from a lack of effort by our kids. Our kids fought tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and I couldn't say enough about them. So Verona, good football team, and I think they'll do well moving forward.
3 second half turnovers. Obviously at the end, if you're gonna give the ball to somebody, that's
there is no reservations there. That's our play. We practice it. We know what we're doing. It's just one of those things, Drew's our guy, and it's you can never look at one play in games like this. You can never do that. And we're not going to do that tonight to Drew. We're not going to do that tonight to the Hamilton Chargers. But yeah, it's just one of those things, and it's just unfortunate. It really was. I would have liked to have gotten a shot at these guys in overtime. Yeah, I would have. And I think we would have maybe had a little bit of momentum, and it would have been another battle for another 5th quarter. But I just wasn't all right tonight.
Was there less of Drew in the second half, or do you just feel you had the ball less in the second half?
I thought we had the ball a little bit less. We did talk about that on the phones, talked about we need to get 34 the ball, but that's not how our system is. We take what the defense has given us, and they did a nice job with some adjustments in the second half. So, that's a testament to their coaching staff. But they got a couple takeaways, and I tell you what, it was just... we'll look back at the tape, and maybe that's one of those things. But, we never really analyzed it that way.
Did Verona change?
Well, what was the difference there in the second half?
Definitely consistency. If we got the ball, we had to put it in. Our defense had to stop them, and we just had to play our game all throughout.
Could you describe what was said at halftime after that huge shootout, 4 touchdowns in the final 3 minutes?
We just went in and we knew that on offense we were stopping ourselves, we kept making useless mistakes and everything like that, and the defense just had to, pin their ears back and come through the line and get through.
The touchdown run to win it, you kind of looked like you were stopped for a minute, then just kept pushing forward. Take us through that one.
That's just my Coach Davis. He teaches us every day, keep our legs moving, keep our legs moving. I was fortunately able to break that tackle.
Their guy Patterson had a huge first half. Is that kind of a challenge to the other running back in this game?
I'm just playing my game, so kudos to him. He had a really good game too. So
they shut him down. You got going in the second half. That's all that matters. Talk about what your line was able to do for you, Dom.
My lineman just amazing blocks, wide open holes. All I had to do was make the cut, and I was in.
And it looks like it might be another game with Sun Prairie, which those are always fun, aren't they?
Yeah, we're really looking forward to that. We need another shot at them.
Were you guys concerned at halftime? Is this your kind of game, 28-28?
We like these kind of games. We're going in, we need to come out firing and everything like that because we don't want to go in laid back at all.
Well, hey, Don, nice job. Good luck in Sun Prairie.
All right, thank you.
Well, Dave, a tale of two halves defensively. I mean, it looked like it was going to be a Loyola Marymount shootout here in the throughout the whole game, but you guys came up with a great defensive effort in the second half. Talk about the adjustments.
Yeah, well, we went a lot of base, and we just told our kids to get after it. We knew Drew Patterson's a heck of a running back, and we got to take him away, and I thought we did a really good job of that in the second half. And so they had to do things, with some other guys, and we were able to make some plays there down the stretch. But I couldn't be more proud of our defense. And we told them at halftime, obviously, if we shut them out, we're going to win, because I thought our offense could score at least a couple times.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, you talk about the way your team responded. Kickoff return at the end of the first half, and then obviously the way you start the second half after they scored.
Yeah, there was a sequence that I thought might have broken our backs. We didn't get the pooch kick. We thought we were on it, and we lost it, and then we gave up the kickoff return. So that for us ended up being 14 points against us. But I told the kids, we'll get the ball, we'll score, we get a stop, we score again, the game will be over, and that's pretty much how it happened. So it's just kids wanting to play another week. That's awesome.
That's a lot of confidence in your defense after that track meet at the end of the second quarter between the two teams. 4 touchdowns, final 3.5 minutes.
It's funny because the last couple of years, our defense, it takes a while to get up to speed. It's hard to mimic those good teams. It's hard to mimic that on Monday through Thursday. Same thing happened last year with Arrowhead. The speed you see, and then we get used to it, and then the kids start to get used to their plays. And I think the same scenario played out last year with Arrowhead. We got down at half and came out and made some plays. So it's just getting the ball to our playmakers on offense, and getting our guys that should be making plays like Jakur and the 2 linebackers, Bilal and Lucas. They made some plays, so that was just good to see.
And there was a lot of ball control in that second half for you guys compared to the first half.
I don't know, did anybody else besides Dom carry the ball in the second half? I don't think so. I think one was John kept it and should have gave it to him. Other than that,
yes.
Dom's our guy, and he's finally healthy, so we're going to ride him hopefully to the carpet.
Great. Thank you.